Hi friends, thanks for joining us today. I'm Grandma Mary, and this is the third of our Kids Chat videos. If you were able to join us last week, you met Lisa, who shared her wonderful music with us. She plays the cello and the piano, and it was really fun to have her and to enjoy her sharing her music with us. And I asked if everyone would try to find something that they could do in their life to share with other people that would make the world an even better place. So I'm hoping that you can, if you haven't already done that, you might do that this week. I have a wonderful story for us today, and it is about, well, lots of wonderful stories about Jesus. He did some super cool things when he was on this world. And today we're talking about one that you can find in the Bible in Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 14. And it's a really cool story. In this story, Jesus was preaching and he was healing all these people. And you have to know that in Jesus' day, there was no doctors, there was no hospitals. So if you were sick, you were just out of luck. Except if Jesus came to your neighborhood and Jesus came to your town, because he could heal people. And so people just ran to him by the thousands, and he would heal them. But you know what? I think he got tired sometimes. So in our story today, he tells his disciples to get in a boat. You know, some of his disciples were fishermen, so they had a boat. So he said, you guys get in the boat, go across the lake, and I'll send the people home, and I'm going to go up on the mountain and pray for a while, and I'll join you later. So that's what he did. Well, his disciples take off on the boat, and a huge storm comes up, and the waves come rushing in the boat, and his disciples were terrified. What terrifies you? Anything really scare you? When I was young, I was scared of the dark, and I didn't know if something would jump out at me and get me. Some people are scared of water, and the disciples were scared because in their days, I guess nobody learned how to swim, and that's a really good thing to know. So when the waves came up and they were like, water was coming in the boat, they thought they were going to die, and boy, were they scared. And all of a sudden, they see a man walking towards them on the water. Who do you suppose that was? Well, it was Jesus. Who else could walk across a lake on water? And they thought maybe it was a ghost. Some people are scared of those kinds of things. But Jesus said, don't be afraid. It's me. And Peter said right away, if it's really you, have me come and walk to you on the water. And so Peter jumps out of the boat and he walks towards Jesus. And he would have been okay if he kept his eye on Jesus. But the waves got his attention, and the wind, and he got so scared he forgot to keep his eye on Jesus. And he started to sink. And he said to Jesus, help, save me. And of course Jesus did. He reached down and grabbed him up out of the water, and they both got in the boat. And when they got in the boat, all of the disciples went, this is really God, God's Son, and they worshiped him. And that's what we do every Sunday when we go to worship. We say to God, wow, you are so cool and so special. And that's what worship is all about. Also, it helps us when we know that Jesus can save us. So when we get frightened, we want to say to Jesus, Jesus, help me. And you know what? He will. Thanks for joining. See you next week.